Number 3, Jessica McKenna. Number 4, Juanita Anthony. Number 5, Haley Jenkins. Number 6, Jenna Allison. Number 7, Sandra Cannon. Number 10, Stephen McClellan. Number 11, Rebecca McGagan. Number 14, Sarah Lawrence. Number 16, Taylor Pasursky. Number 17, Victoria Barton. Number 18, Luciana Stella. And number 20, Leah Murphy. Number 6, Zoe DeBose. Number 8, Liz Pratt. Number 9, Isabella Sears. Number 10, Jillian McDonald. Number 15, Megan Donald. And number 7, Tiana Riddell. Good morning and welcome to the A. Garnett Brown Memorial Gymnasium for today's ACAA Women's Volleyball game featuring the University of St. Anne Dragons and your Mount St. Vincent Mystics. Today's the last game for seniors Seven McCatton, Emily Murphy, and Sheila McClellan. And now we would like to say a few words.
Okay, number 10, Sheila McClellan. Sheila will be graduating this year with a Bachelor of Applied Human Nutrition. Sheila has been with the Mystics for 5 seasons. After spending her first year as a redshirt, she has spent the rest of her career contributing significantly to the team's success. Sheila is a fearless competitor who is always looking for ways to make herself and her team better. Her tremendous work ethic, both on and off the court, help her competitive drive and make it so contagious to those who play with her. Over her career, Sheila has won 1 ACAA championship title and was recognized as an ACAA second team all-conference player, as well as an academic all-Canadian in 2023/24. She is also a 3-time national scholar. Her coaches and teammates will miss her heart and love of the game and the way she puts herself and her team above herself. We wish her the best of luck as she enters her next chapter and future career. We will miss you. Number 7, Seven McCatton. Seven will be leading the Mystics volleyball team after 5 seasons in our program and is graduating with a major in psychology and a minor in family studies. After spending her rookie season as a redshirt, Seven has grown both as a player and a leader, becoming a captain of our program for the past 2 seasons. She leads by example on and off the court and has a strong work ethic and is a dependable player. Over her career, Seven has faced adversity and injuries, but has continued to be resilient and battle back every time. Seven has won 1 ACAA championship and was a national scholar in 2024/25. Her teammates and coaches will miss her leadership and her grit and perseverance in every situation. After graduation, Seven plans to move back to PEI and take a year off, with hopes of then pursuing a master's in counseling and psychology. We wish you the best, and we will miss you. Number 1, Emily Murphy. Emily will be leading the Mystics volleyball program after completing her Bachelor of Science with a major in biology and a minor in math. Over the last 4 years, Emily has been one of the hardest workers on her team, both on the court and in the classroom. She has a positive attitude and a commitment to excellence that are appreciated by her teammates and coaches. During her career, Emily has been recognized many times for her athletic and academic contributions. As a 3-time national scholar, her coaches and teammates will miss her determination, work ethic, and refusal to ever give up, which pushes those around her to be better. After graduation, Emily plans to teach English in Thailand in the fall and then hopes to pursue a degree in occupational therapy at Dalhousie. We wish her the best of luck in her travels and future career. We will miss you.
Here at MSVU, we aim to foster a positive sporting environment for everyone. Heckling or taunting players, coaches, officials, and other spectators, and our staff will not be tolerated. Please be kind, or you may be asked to leave. We are here today on Spokta, part of Mi'kmaq, the unceded ancestral territory of the Mi'kmaq. We'd like to pay respect to the knowledge embedded in the Mi'kmaq custodians of the lands and waters, and to the elders past, present, and future. February is African Heritage Month in Nova Scotia, a time to celebrate the rich culture, achievements, and contributions of African Nova Scotians and people of African descent. This year's theme is Strength and Unity, moving forward with purpose, prosperity, power, and progress. It speaks to the power that comes when African Nova Scotians and people of African descent stand together with a shared sense of direction. It recognizes unity as an active force for change that strengthens communities, advances justice, and creates new opportunities. The month-long celebration includes events and activities designed to educate, inspire, and build connections across the province. At this time, we ask that if you are able to, please rise and direct your attention to the Pan-African flag at the end of the gym, as we will be playing Lift Every Voice and Sing in lieu of the national anthem today.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise higher.
Welcome everyone to the final home game of the 2025-26 volleyball season for your Mount Mystics. In case you missed it, we took an extra minute to celebrate our 3 graduating seniors, Seela McClellan, Seven McCatton, and Emily Murphy. You can see all 3 of them on the court here as they face off against the St. Anne Dragons. Starting off the game with the serve for the Mount Mystics, we have number 4, Maria Antle. Pass up there by Bordeaux. She'll swing down the line and get the kill. Big start here for the St. Anne's Dragons. Sending number 8, Liv Pratt, to the back line. Pass up by Kukursky. Antle will give it to McClellan. And off the tape there, McClellan will get the point for the Mystics. Kukursky now on the back line. Pass up by Sear. McDonald with the roll shot. Seven McCann with a deep free ball to Sear. Bordeaux. Cohen's able to pick it up. Out to Murphy. Off the block there. McDonald picks it up. Serrano steps in. And that awkward little free ball will catch the Mystics just off guard. Sending Bordeaux to the back line. And that ball will go long. Senior Seela McClellan now serving. Great spin there to Serrano. Detremont out of the middle. Murphy picked it up out to McCatton, and that will tool the Dragons' block. McClellan back on the line to serve. And that will be an ace for the senior. In case you missed the tributes at the start of the game here, Seela McClellan is graduating this year with her Bachelor of Applied Human Nutrition. And another great serve there to Serrano. McDonald with a deep throw to that back corner just over McClellan's head to get that point for the Dragons. Megan Detremont now serving for the Dragons. McCann will bring that ball back to Kursky with the free ball. Big swing there from Sear on the left side. Tight ball there. Allison tried to make it work, but it was just a bit too tight for her. D'Entremont, serve again. And that ball will get caught in the net. Sending senior Seven McCatton to the back line. Seven is graduating with a major in psychology and a minor in family studies. She hopes to take a year off and then potentially pursue a master's in counseling and psychology. Great pass there from Bordeaux. A great back row swing there from Bordeaux. Number 10, Jillian McDonald, now serving for the Dragons. Strong serve there to Kukurski. Allison in the middle. Ansel tried to get that ball on the way down, but unfortunately it heads out of the court. And that will be an ace there for McDonald. McDonald once again on the back line. Pass up by Kukurski to Murphy. That's blocked. Seven McCatton now with the swing. Allison just able to get a hand on it to push it down, and that will be out of reach for the Dragons. Senior Emily Murphy now serving. She is working on completing her Bachelor of Science with a major in biology and minor in math. After graduation, she is going to teach English in Thailand and then potentially pursue a degree in occupational therapy. Sear now on the back line for the Dragons. Haley Jackson out of nowhere. Got a hand on that one, but unfortunately, that will still be an ace for Sear. Another ace for Sear. She's putting on a show with some really strong serves in this first set. And it looks like I jinxed her. Jenna Allison now to serve for the Mystics. Good pass by Serrano. Even off with the tip. Kukurski. And she finds some open court for a kill. Pass up by Bordeaux. Even off with another tip. McClellan in the middle. Pratt got a hand on it, but unfortunately that will head out of the court. Another pass by Serrano out to Bordeaux. And that one will catch the Mystics just long as they both go diving. Number 5, even off now, serving for the Dragons. the hands by Kukursky. Sends it back to McCatton, blocked. McClellan goes for that deep corner, and she will get it. That had to be just inside. Maria Antle serving for the Mystics. Pass up by Sear. Pratt sends it out to Bordeaux, blocked by McClellan and McCatton as she swings. Pratt tries to get a hand on it to pick it up after that swing, but to no avail. And that one will go just wide. Liv Pratt now serving for the Dragons. Pass up by Kukursky. Seven McCatton on the left side. Antle sends it back to Kukursky on the right side. Pass up by Sear. Pratt to McDonald. Just out of reach of Murphy there. Pass up by Jackson. Antle sets it up for McCatton down the line. Crazy swing. She really got up on top of that and was able to just slice it down the line between the block and the antenna. Kukursky will now serve for the Mystics. Tight ball there. Will go over to Murphy. Antle, quick ball there to McClellan. But unfortunately, the Mystics will be called on the net there, giving the point to the Dragons. Bordeaux now serving for the Dragons. Pass up by Kukursky, out to Murphy, blocked back. Bordeaux to continue serving. Pass by Murphy. Antle up to McCatton, and she's able to get a kill. Great spot there. McClellan serving for the Mystics. And an ace, as she is just able to find the line. McClellan, another strong serve there to Serrano. Sear from the left side will get the kill. Detremont now serving. McCatton is able to bring it back into the court. Kukursky will send it over to Bordeaux. Even off in the middle, but that will be blocked by Allison. And McCatton will serve. And that will be an ace for McCatton. Pass by Serrano. Even off into the middle. Blocked again by Allison. That will bring us to a timeout for the Dragons. The Black Cultural Center for Nova Scotia was established in 1983 to protect, preserve, and promote the history and culture of African Nova Scotians. The center is a museum and cultural gathering place where the rich history of Canada's oldest, long-standing Black communities can be discovered and explored. To learn more about the events taking place this month in honor of African Heritage Month, visit bccns.com/events. Seven McHatton to serve after the timeout. Pass up by Sear. Pratt will send it back to McDonald with a tip. Cohen picks it up. Great read there. Kukurski out of the back row. Big swing there by Kukurski. Great on Cohen to read that ball coming over. Was in a tough spot, but she was able to see that coming. We'll have the Mystics classic double substitution of a right side end setter as Seven McHatton and Maria Ansel come out, and Haley Nason, number 5, and Rebecca McGaggan, number 11, come into the play. McDonald serving for the Dragons. That just falls over the tape. Allison's able to pick it up. Nason, big swing on the right side, or left side, sorry. Great pickup by McGaggan to get underneath that, but unfortunately her teammates were caught going in the other direction. McDonald to serve again as the Mystics trail by 1, 19-18. Great pass there by Jackson. That ball will go to Murphy. Wide open court there for the senior. And she will now go to the service line, and we are all tied up at 19. Pass there by Bordeaux. Even off there. Tight to the net, is able to make it work. Sear on the back line for the Dragons. Great pass there by Murphy to Kukurski. She goes for that long corner, and it will be called off the fingertips of the Dragons. Jenna Allison now serving for the Mystics. Strong serve there to Sereno. Big swing from Bordeaux down the line for the point. Even off now, serving for the Dragons. Great pass there by Jackson. And McClellan with a light touch. Even off will give it to McDonald back row. Jackson picks it up. Tight ball. McGaggan's able to keep it on her side. Even off sends it back to Bordeaux. Up by Murphy. McGaggan to McClellan in the middle, but unfortunately that won't go. That will trigger a timeout here for the Mystics. And I will let you know that balancing your studies, work, and social life can be tough, but with Lawton's drugs, it makes it a bit easier. Whether it's staying on top of your health, finding clean beauty products, or managing your wellness, Lawton's has you covered. Did you know every Monday students get 15% off almost everything in store just by showing your student ID and swiping your Scene Plus card? That's right, Mondays just got a whole lot better. Lawton's Drugs, caring for your well-being. Out of the timeout here, the ball will go back to even off for the Dragons. Pass up by Murphy. Kukursky, huge swing there. Evanoff goes for a dolphin-esque dive, but unfortunately still out of reach for her, as Haley Nason and Rebecca McGagan leave the game, and Maria Antle and Seven McCadden return to the court. Antle will now serve for the Mystics as they trail by 1, 22-21. Pass up by Bordeaux. She'll swing. And that would be just out of reach of the Mystics. Pratt now serving for the Dragons. Jackson flying out of nowhere. Murphy with the free ball. Great spot there to Sear. McDonald. Kukursky with the tight free ball there to Bordeaux. Pratt sends it back to McDonald. Down the line, and she finds that open corner. That will bring us to a second timeout here now for the Mystics. No matter your level of play, personal style, or budget, you can feel confident that one of Cleve's Source for Sports 150-plus stores across Canada will have what you're looking for. In stores or online, Source for Sports. We fit your game. And if you're looking for the inside scoop on the Mystics, you can like us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram to stay up to date with the latest news. Coming out of the timeout here, 24-21, Dragons at potential set point. Liv Pratt will serve. Pass up by Jackson. Antle will send it to Kukursky down the line, and it's going to be ruled out. The Dragons are pumped. That will end the first set, 21-25. And we will see if the Mystics can turn their luck around in the second set. Starting the second set off, we will have Maya Barkhouse serving for the Dragons. To Kukursky, McGagan with the dump unanswered. She will start the Mystics off with the first point of the set. As we now see Mia Murphy on the court for the Mystics. McGagan, great serve there. Sear picks it up. And McDonald with the free ball to Murphy. McGagan back to McCatton off the block of the fingertips there. Bordeaux with the tip. Cohen picks it up. McGagan to Kukursky. Awkward angle, but makes it work. McGagan able to pick up that tip. McCatton, big swing. McClellan, an awkward swing, makes it work. And that will be just out of reach of McDonald. Some great defense happening at the net for the Mystics. McGagan, unfortunately, into the net there. Sends Bordeaux to the back line for the Dragons. Pass by Murphy. McGagan puts it up for Kukursky in the back. Picked up by Bordeaux. To Sear. And she has a sharp cross-court shot there to Jackson. Unfortunately, a little too fast coming in there. Murphy, tight ball there. McGagan's able to keep it on her side of the net, but unfortunately that ball will go long. Just missing the rafters there. And some tough passes for the Mystics as they will reset for this serve. Pass by Murphy. McGagan keeps it on her side. And the Mystics will be called on the net as that ball remains tight. Pass by Kukursky. McGagan will give it to McCatton. And that will be blocked into the court there by the Dragons. Bordeaux continues serving. That ball will go long. And Kukursky will head to the back line for the Mystics. Pass by Serrano, great platform. And Sear, hard cross-court shot there. Great pickup by Cohen, but the Mystics are called on the net. Beautiful pass there by Cohen, though. Number 6, DeVoe now serving. That hit Jackson a bit high. Murphy finds the back corner. And now we will see McClellan on the back line as Sarah Ryan enters the game. Great serve there, and that goes back right over to McGagan. Murphy tried to go for a light touch, but they will take a timeout there as the Mystics collect their thoughts. The 9th edition of the Halifax Black Film Festival started on February 20th and continues until the 24th in a number of venues across Halifax like Cineplex Park Lane and the Halifax Central Library. The festival features screenings of independent films by Black filmmakers, panel discussions, and opportunities to connect with filmmakers and film enthusiasts. Visit Halifax Black Film Festival website for tickets, schedules, and more. Out of the timeout here, McDonald will serve for the Dragons. And that will be a point for Coach Brooks. Seven McCatton now to serve for the Mystics. Picked up by Sear. Bordeaux from the back row. McCatton's able to get a hand on it. McGagan brings it back, and Cohen with a deep free ball there. Even off on the right side, Cohen picked it up. And despite what looked like could have been a bit of a miss hit, Seven McCatton is able to deliver on that swing. Great serve down the line to Sear. She'll swing. But unfortunately, a tough angle there for her will make it hard for her to connect. Pass by Bordeaux. Sear from the ground, and that will go long. Mystics have now brought it to a tie at 8-all. Just over the tape, Sears is still able to pick it up, and she will swing. Kirsty gets her hands on it, and Cohen will send it to Murphy. Two-handed push over. McGagan with a little swing at the net there. Cheeky little smile looking over at Coach Brooks. We love to see a setter swing. So good on her for getting that done. Starting on February 2nd and continuing until the 28th, you can experience a walk through Africville to see curated photos, artifacts, and storytelling developed by the Africville Museum. You'll learn about the lived experiences, cultures, and community that defined Africville for more than 100 years. The event is free and located in the IKEA Halifax community space. Out of the timeout here, 7 McCatton will serve for the Mystics. And that will be just wide. Sear now on the back line for the Dragons. Pass up by Kukurski will be tight, and that goes over. Barkhouse will send it to Bordeaux. She tips down the line. And the Mystics are going to be called on the net again. It's been a bit of a tough game for them on the net here. Sear to serve once again. And that ball will go long. Put a lot of muscle behind that one. Mia Murphy now serving for the Mystics. Pass by Sear. And she'll push that out to Bordeaux. Great pickup by McCatton. Cohen sends it back, and a little miscommunication there will unfortunately give the Dragons the point. Mystics take a deep breath to collect their thoughts as Evanoff takes the back line. Pass up by Jackson to McCatton from the back row. Out of nowhere. And that ball will just make it back over, but sends back to the Dragons. Back row from Sear. She puts that strong arm to good use. Evanoff to serve again. I would also like to take this time to apologize if I am not saying any of these names correctly. My apologies. Sarah Ryan now serving for the Mystics. Serve to Bordeaux. And DeVoe will tip that over. Kukurski, big swing. Picked up by Sear. Bordeaux now swinging. McCatton from her knees. McClellan off the block. Barkhouse will send that. Blocked by McGagan and McClellan. McCatton picks it up, and a dump by McGagan. Smart play there by the setter. The energy is getting higher on both sides of the court here after a bit of a slow start for the Mystics. Ryan with a serve to Serrano. Bordeaux with the tip. McCatton's able to get an arm on it. And Kukurski, big swing. Serrano to Sear. Bordeaux, deep free ball to Murphy. Kukurski, another big swing, and she'll get the kill. Bordeaux on the left side, Murphy. And the Mystics once again on the net. An unusual amount of net touches there for the Mystics. Barkhouse with the serve to Murphy. McGagan will give it to Kukurski, and she will get the kill. Welcome to those who are tuning in after watching the disappointing gold medal game. Unless you're an American. Pass by Serrano. Tip there. Blocked. McDonald is blocked again there. But welcome if you are just tuning in after the gold medal match. Detremont will come in for DeVoe. McGagan with the serve. Picked up by Sear. McDonald off the hands. Murphy, Kukursky off hands. Pass by Bordeaux. Serrano brings it back to McDonald. Murphy with the pass. And McCatton gets up there with a swing. She had some real hang time. And we will have a timeout for the Dragons now as the Mount leads 17-13. Hey Mount students, did you know you get a free membership to the Mount Fitness Center? Your membership includes fitness classes, campus rec activities, and more. Go to msvu.ca/fit to register and get started. Out of the timeout here, McGagan will continue with her serve. Pass by Serrano. McDonald will send it over. Murphy gets a hand on it. McGagan with the push. Barkhouse will send that back to Bordeaux, but that will go long. Pass by Bordeaux. Serrano will send it out to McDonald, who gives a free ball to McClellan. McGagan out to Kukursky, blocked, but Cohen picks it up. McCatton will tool the block. And we have a substitution here as number 3, Hannah McDonald, comes in for Bordeaux. Pass by Serrano. Barkhouse is able to pull it back. Detremont from the ground. Cohen with the hands. McClellan, huge swing, but picked up by Barkhouse. And that will be a double there by number 3, McDonald. Great serve there, comes back over. McGagan gives it to McCatton, who gets the kill. She just keeps jumping higher and higher. And a tough one there as that ball from McGagan dropped. Pass by Serrano. Out to McDonald. And a tough one there for McGagan as she takes it with her hands. But it was coming pretty hard. Hannah McDonald now to serve. Pass by Kukurski. She'll swing from the right side. Smart tip there, but Serrano's able to get an arm under it. Free ball to Jackson. McCatton, big swing, finds some open court. And Kukurski now will serve for the Mystics. Pass by Serrano. Barkhouse will give it to McDonald in the back row. McGagan, the light touch, brings it back. And a tip attempted to go down the line there from Jillian McDonald, but goes just wide. Mystics now at potential set point here at 24-14. Detremont now serving for the Dragons. Murphy with the pass, McGagan to McClellan to end it. And what a swing to end this set on. The Mystics take the second set, 25-15. The teams are now tied at 1 set each, and we will have a little intermission game here as Emily Murphy's parents and Celia McClellan's father and sister face off in a fun little volleyball serving game. Coming out for the third set here, we have Emily Murphy returning to the court. As well as number 7 Bordeaux on the other side. McGagan to continue serving. Pass by Bordeaux. Pratt will send it out to her. Pratt now to serve for the Dragons. And that one will catch the tape. Kukursky now serving for the Mystics. Deep serve there, picked up by Serrano. Sear brings it back. Bordeaux with the free ball to Cohen. McGagan sends it to McCatton off the tip. Bordeaux, big swing. McGagan picks it up. McCatton. And that will just roll off Pratt's arms there, as unfortunately she didn't quite have the right angle. Pass up by Sear. Pratt sends it out to McDonald. Hands by Cohen. Murphy blocked at the net. Kursky picked it up. Murphy with just a light tip. Smart decision to switch it up, and that will get the Mystics the point. Pass by Serrano. Bordeaux with the tip now. Picked up by Cohen. And just long for Kukursky out of the back row. Bordeaux now to serve for the Dragons. Tight ball there. And I think Coach Brooks was looking for a net call on the Dragons, but it was originally ruled a bit of an overreach by the Mystics. Bordeaux to serve. Pass up by Kukursky. McCatton with the tip, but that will get caught in the net, unfortunately. Pass up by Jackson. McGagan able to make it there, and Jackson will give a free ball to Serrano. Pratt out to Sear, blocked. McDonald and McGagan. Great effort there by Murphy to try and pull that ball off of the pole there, but unfortunately it just didn't quite work out. Great effort though. Bordeaux serving again. And that will be an ace for her. Sheila McClellan now to serve for the Mystics. Pass up by Serena. And that great effort there by McClellan to pick up that tip and have it go right back over and ends up with a Mystic point. Pass by Bordeaux. Pratt now to Bordeaux in the back row. Kukursky picks it up. Murphy on the left side, unfortunately, will get caught by the net. Dantremont now serving. Kukursky sends it out to McCatton. Murphy picks up the short ball. And Ryan just wide. So close there. She didn't have much time to get an approach in under that ball. Another tight ball there. McGagan's able to keep it on her side, and that will be a big swing and a kill for Seven McCatton on the right side. Seven McCatton now serving for the Mystics. Pass by Bordeaux. Back to McDonald. And she's able to find that back line. We're going to have a substitution here. Seven McCatton and Rebecca McGagan will come out, and Maria Ansel and Haley Nason will enter the court. Kukursky able to get a hand on it, but unfortunately it went in the wrong direction. A good hustle there. Julian McDonald to serve again. And that ball will go over Ivanov. With the swing there on that party ball, and she's able to get the kill. Emily Murphy now serving for the Mystics. Pass by Bordeaux to Ivanov. And she's able to find some open court. Shear now on the back line for the Dragons. Sarah Ryan now serving for the Mystics. Deep serve there to Sear. Bordeaux with the roll. Out to Kukursky. And that is able to just ride along the tape and drop on the Dragon side. Even off there to Murphy. Nason with the tip. Back to Bordeaux. But she will tool the block of Nason and McClellan. Even off now, serving for the Dragons. Pass by Jackson. Nason will send it to Kukurski. Free ball there to Sear. Bordeaux with the tip. Jackson's able to read that. McClellan, big swing to end the rally. Great connection there with Antle and McClellan at the net. As Antle comes back out. And McGagan comes back in, as well as Seven McCatton as Haley Nason leaves the court. McGagan now serving for the Mystics. Pass by Sear, just out of reach of Pratt as she makes a run for it. Pass up by Sear. Pratt back to Sear, roll shot out of the back row. McGagan to Kukurski, blocked, but Cohen's able to pick that up. McCatton with the tip. Pratt with the dump. And unfortunately that will be called on the ground there as the Mystics make a strong effort to get underneath that dump, but it works in the Dragons' favor. Pratt now to serve. Pass up by Jackson. Kukurski from the right side. Serrano picks that up. McDonald. McGagan to McClellan, tips to the middle. And we're going to have a double called on the Dragons there. Sending Kukurski to the back line as the Mystics trail by 2:14-12. Picked up by Serrano. Bordeaux able to sneak through the block there. Bordeaux now serving. Good run there by Murphy to get it back. And Kukurski with a deep free ball to Serrano. Sear picked up. Great pullback there by Jackson, laying out as she goes underneath the table here a little bit. Great effort there by the Mystics, showing their real passion, laying out. And a tricky serve there by Bordeaux. Timeout will be called here as the Mystics trail by 3, 17-12. Quick shout out to Mystics Women's Soccer as they are here supporting. A little fun fact about our very own Maria Ansel is that she is also on our women's soccer team. So shout out to her teammates for coming to support. back on the court out of the timeout here. Bordeaux will head back to the service line for the Dragons. Pass up by Kukurski. McGagan will give it to McCatton. Off Pratt. Serrano. Back to McDonald. Cohen picks it up. Out to Murphy. Through the block. McClellan now to serve for the Mystics. Strong serve there from McClellan. Sear blocked by Ryan and McCatton. Pratt to McDonald. Blocked by Ryan and Murphy. Another big serve from McClellan to Bordeaux. McDonald's tip blocked. Serrano sends it back to Sear. Kukurski. McGagan to McCatton. And she will tool the block as that ball ricochets. Another serve from McClellan. Great strong serve. She's got that spin. And that will result in a timeout here for the Dragons, as the Mystics close the gap, now only 17-16. Out of the timeout here, Steele McClellan to continue serving. Another strong serve. And a tough one there as Pratt's able to get a hand on it, but unfortunately it rolls down her fist and bops her right on the head. Now tied at 17 all. Reno. Out to Sear. McClellan brings it back. McCatton with the free ball to Bordeaux. And McDonald able to throw the block. Number 4, Maya Barkhouse, now in the game. Deschamont to serve. To Kukurski. McGagan to Ryan, sorry. It was blocked. Huge swing there from McCatton. Bordeaux brings it back. Sear. McCatton picks it up. Murphy with the strong tip. Sear from the ground. Kukurski to McGagan. McCatton tries to go for what looked like a beach volleyball move, but unfortunately it rolled the wrong direction, giving the serve to Jillian McDonald. Pass by Cohen. Kukurski, the roll shot. Serrano with the one arm. Cohen watched that one, thought it was going out, but it just managed to drop in. All tied up at 20 each. Picked up by Kukurski. McGagan able to get a touch. Big swing from Murphy. Sear on the left side now. Kukurski picks it up. Murphy again down the line. Just wide there. McDonald to serve. Picked up by Cohen. Murphy into the block. Ryan with a big push. Bordeaux was able to get a hand on it, but unfortunately for her, that went out. And Murphy watched that down to the line. Sure is good to have Sarah Ryan back. Served by Murphy to Serrano. Even off, blocked. And it's going to be called a block by the net. And we're going to have a timeout here for the Dragons. Hey students, if you're on your feet all day or dealing with sports injuries, Lawton's Home Healthcare Department has compression sleeves and stockings to support your lifestyle. And keep going strong. Perfect for those long days around campus or hitting the gym. Did you know every Monday students get 15% off almost everything in store just by showing your student ID and swiping your Steam Plus card? That's right, Mondays just got a whole lot better. Lawton's Drugs, caring for your well-being. Serving out of the timeout, we have Emily Murphy. Pass out by Bordeaux. Sear on the left side. Cohen picks it up. McGagan to Kukurski to Serrano. Back to Bordeaux in the back row, and that will go wide. Deep serve from Murphy to Bordeaux. Barkhouse sends it out to Sear. Unfortunately, that gets caught in the Mystics block, giving Sear the serve. And a tough one there for Cohen as the Raptors steal that one from her. We're going to have a timeout called here once again, as we are tied up at 23-23. Out of the timeout, we have Isabella Sear. Pass by Cohen. McGagan to Kukurski off the block. Serrano brings it back. Barkhouse pops it up for Bordeaux off McCatton. Cohen takes it for Kukurski with the tip. And it's going to be ruled on the ground, but a great effort by Sear. Disappointing for Sear. Pancake is always something that you look forward to or you really want to get when you lay out for that. Sarah Ryan with the serve. Down the line, Sear. Barkhouse out to Bordeaux, blocked by McClellan and McGagan. And a smart decision by Bordeaux, going with that sharp cross tip there. Tied at 24 now, even off to serve for the Dragons. Picked up by Murphy. McClellan blocked. And it was luckily just out as Murphy nearly collides with Brooks. McGagan now to serve for the Mystics. Pass up by Sear. Barkhouse sends it out to Bordeaux, and that will go long. The Mystics will take the third set, 26-24, now leading with 2 sets to 1. Starting off the fourth set, we have Maya Barkhouse with the serve to Murphy. Great pass. Kukursky off the block. McCatton's able to grab that, and it goes back over down the line. Murphy got an arm on it, but unfortunately, it goes in the wrong direction. Another great pass from Murphy. McClellan, huge swing there. Tough one for Barkhouse. That was coming in quick. Rebecca McGagan now serving for the Mystics. Pass up by Bordeaux. Serrano. Back to Bordeaux. She pushes it long. Cohen gets her hands on it. Murphy out to Kukursky. She goes long cross for the kill. Pass up by Bordeaux. McDonald blocked by McCatton, but it will go out. Bordeaux with the serve. Kukursky. McClellan. But that will go long. Tough one for Cohen as that falls off the fingertips there. Great pass there by Cohen. McCatton with the tip. Detremont. Tip's able to go over. Kukursky now swinging. And that will go off the arms of the Dragons. Pass up by Serrano. Bordeaux and Sear have a bit of a collision there, affecting that free ball. Kukursky serving. Pass by Serrano. Sear. Huge block by McCatton and McClellan. As we see all three Mystic seniors in the front row. Pass up by Bordeaux. Great pass there. McDonald. Cohen's able to get a hand on it. Murphy with the kill. Pass up by Serrano. Back row from Bordeaux. That will ricochet off the block of McClellan. Detremont with the serve to Kukursky with a great pass. McCatton But unfortunately, that will be blocked off the tape and not the hands of Dragons. Murphy brings it back. McGagan with the free ball. Smart spot there. Evenoff is able. Oh! And it's just called long there. Tough one for Evenoff. As it looked like it almost could have caught that back line. McClellan now in the back line for the Mystics. Julian McDonald now serving for the Dragons. Kukurski, great pass off that huge swing there for Ryan. Back row swing there. Kukurski now from the back row is able to find some open court. Seven McCatton with the serve for the Mystics. Pass up by Bordeaux. Free ball from Sear. Picked up by McCatton. Ryan, huge arm swing, lightning fast, but unfortunately catches the wrong side of the net. Sear now on the back line for the Dragons. And that will be an ace for her on a strong serve. Another ace for Sear. And that ace streak will come to an end. Emily Murphy now will take the ball to the back line. Good pass there by Sear. Evenoff blocked by Ryan. Bordeaux up to Murphy. And a big dump there for McGagan. Pass by Serrano. Bordeaux with the tip. Cohen able to read it. McGagan with another dump. Evenoff. Cohen again on the ground. McCatton with the swing. Just missing the rafters as Bordeaux swings. McCatton. Ryan gets a hand on it, but unfortunately a tough fall off the net. Great defense by Cohen there. Just throwing herself to grab those tips. Great reading. Evenoff now on the back line for the Dragons. Pass up by Cohen. Back row from McCatton will fall just off the tip of the block. Sarah Ryan now serving for the Mystics. Maya Barkhouse with the setter dump. Kukursky off the block. Ryan to serve again. Barkhouse sends it to Bordeaux. Yes, Sarah Ryan. Murphy from the back row. Sarah Ryan proving middles can play back row defense. Tough serve there. And Maya Barkhouse will take the ball to the back line. Murphy gets the pass. McCatton will swing and gets the kill. McGagan serving now for the Mystics. Pass by Serrano. McDonald. Unfortunately, that ball will go to the side. The Dragons will take a timeout here as the Mystics lead by 4, 16-12. Just a reminder that today is the last home game and the end of the regular season for the women's volleyball team. We'd like to thank everyone for your support and hope that you will follow the team next weekend at the ACAA Championship, hosted by St. Thomas on ACAA TV. Coming out of the timeout, Rebecca McGagan to serve for the Mystics. Barkhouse able to make that pass work. McDonald with the free ball to Murphy. McGagan sends it out to Kukursky, and that will tool the block. We're going to have a substitution here as Pratt comes in for Barkhouse. McGagan continues serving. Bordeaux with the pass. And a tight one there as Bordeaux is blocked by McClellan and Kukursky. Pass up by Bordeaux. McDonald with the swing to Cohen. Cohen will give the free ball. Pratt to Bordeaux, long tip. Cohen gets a hand on it. Murphy from the back row, great pickup by Sear. Desermont push to Murphy. McCatton, and a tough block there. Murphy got some real air time on that back row attack. Bordeaux now serving. Pass by Cohen. McGagan to Kukursky on the right side off the block. Pratt. Serrano gives it to McDonald. Cohen back to Kukursky. She tips it off the block. McDonald brings it back to Serrano. Sear with the roll shot. McGagan to McCatton. And she tools the block of Sear. Lots and lots of back and forth. Good on McCatton. She didn't have much time to get an approach in on that ball. Kukursky now to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Serrano. Pratt back to McDonald with the tip. McClellan picks it up. McGagan to McClellan, but unfortunately that will get caught on this side of the net. Deschamon now to serve for the Dragons. Pass up by Cohen. McGagan to McCatton. Off the block. McGagan out to Murphy, and she gets the kill. McClellan to serve. Great serve there to Bordeaux. Even off in the middle. The Mystics leading 21-14. Good pass there by Bordeaux. McDonald with the tip to McClellan. Ryan blocked by Evanoff, but she picks it up. Sear through the block to McClellan. Murphy with the tip. Great defense there by McClellan. Pass by Bordeaux. Pratt sends it back to McDonald, blocked by Ryan. But Serrano picked it up. McClellan heads to the back line. Just wide on that serve. Known as a high-risk, high-reward server, she certainly put that to good use and had a good run there. McDonald now serving for the Dragons.